Hi again, church family. One of the big dangers in talking about and using the language of self-care is we can start to equate self-care with self-reliance. I have to be the one to take care of myself, which of course is not a Christian way to approach life. This is not how we're supposed to approach life. First of all, because we are meant to rely on God, right? He doesn't want us to just suck things up and take care of them on our own. No, he wants us to come to him with all of our fears, our hurts, our needs, with everything, asking him for help. I mean, this is called prayer, and it is a very, very big part of our faith. And of course, it is the opposite of self-reliance. We are meant to rely on God, not ourselves. And that's one reason why self-reliance is not healthy and certainly not a Christian way to live. But then also the other reason is that we are meant, as the church, we are meant to rely upon each other. Now we see this idea all over the Bible, especially the New Testament, in too many places for us to go over here. But just to give you a few examples, we're told, for instance, in Galatians 6:2 that we are to bear one another's burdens and so fulfill the law of Christ. Also, we are told in 1 Thessalonians 5:11, therefore encourage one another and build up one another just as you are doing. And then to go all the way back to the Old Testament, in Ecclesiastes 4:9 through 10, we read, two are better than one, because they have a good reward for their toil. For if they fall, one will lift up his fellow. But woe to him who is alone when he falls and has not another to lift him up. Now, these are just a few examples, just a few Bible passages, but they are enough to show us that we are not meant to be self-reliant. We're not meant to go it alone. No, we, as God's people, are supposed to depend upon and rely upon each other. Now, what does this mean then for us as we practice self-care? Well, it means that if we want to take good and proper care of ourselves, one of the best and wisest and most important things we can do is to ask for help. And I cannot stress this point enough. We need to, we ought to, we are called to ask for help when we need it, whether we are struggling internally, mentally, spiritually, and emotionally, or whether we are struggling externally with practical things like finance in need of support, or whether we are going through both, and they do tend to go together. We are called to ask for help. First and foremost, from God. We should pray and ask God to intervene. But then also, we need to reach out and ask other people, to ask the church. Whether that means going to your whole community group so they can all come alongside you and support you together, or going to that one individual in the church who you know and trust the most, or coming to me or one of the other pastors. And we are here. We are here to support you. I encourage you to reach out to us. Please, when you need help, go and ask someone for it. God does not want you to go it alone. So care for yourself by seeking out the help he provides in prayer and in his church.